Okay, good morning, everyone. 10 a.m., City of Pasadena, Texas, May 6, 2025. City Council meetings called to order. Reverend Lopez, if you'll lead us, there you go. Thank you, Reverend. Lead us in invocation. Councilmember Pat Van Hout will lead us in a pledge of allegiance. If everyone would please stand.
Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you for bringing us together this morning as members of the Pasadena City Council and as a community. We're grateful for the privilege to serve our community and to work towards its betterment. We ask for your wisdom, guidance, and discernment as we deliberate on the matters before us. May we approach each issue with fairness, integrity, and a deep understanding of the needs of our city. We pray that our decisions will reflect your values and lead to a positive and prosperous outcome for all of the residents of Pasadena. Amen.
Amen. Pastor, thank you, and thank you, your church.
Please join me in the pledges. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Ms. Pat?
It's been a while since I've reported on work getting done in District D. And recently, sidewalks were added to parts of Deepwater that have never had sidewalks. First, they filled in a gap on Deepwater so that children could get down to Washington to the school bus safely. Then they added sidewalks on Darling, Carter, and Bond. This was an area that was built in the early 50s, so most of the streets there had never had any sidewalk. The children were walking to school down the middle of the street, and when it rained, you'd have puddles in on both sides, so they were really in the middle of the street. This is half the neighborhood done. The children can get to school safely now, and we're waiting on the other half. A contractor, Brooks Concrete, does this, and they did a very good job of going around the bushes and the hydrants and everything that you have already there in an established neighborhood. There will be a runoff for mayor and several of the council districts on June 7th. The deadline to register to vote for that is May 8th. That's 2 days from now. If you just moved, or you just became a citizen, or you are turning 18 by June 7th, even if you did not vote in the main election, you can vote in the runoff. Make sure you're registered, make sure your address is right.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Estrada?
Good morning, everyone. Well, I do have a couple of things to say. Number one, it feels great to be here, and that I love the people of my district. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. Mr. Dow?
Good to see everyone here. Reminder to go out and vote.
Mr. Shanebine?
Well, it's wonderful to see everyone here. The first thing I noticed this morning that we had these beautiful red buckets in front of us. And I don't know what they're doing to grow these large strawberries, but they do look very well nourished, and I'm looking forward to biting into one very soon and hearing Miss Marlene speak about the Strawberry Festival. Our seniors enjoyed Cinco de Mayo over at Madison Job yesterday, and enjoyed just stopping by and saying hello to our seniors. And I would like to congratulate all of the folks that worked very, very hard through our elections. To the candidates that won, congratulations. Look forward to you serving our community. And to the ones that are in the runoff, good luck to y'all as well. And to the ones that stepped up to run, it's important to hear your voice heard. And we look forward to the runoff elections that are coming up. And with that, God bless.
Mr. Villarreal?
Good morning, everyone. looking forward to the Strawberry Festival. And with that, I'll pass.
Ms. Valerio.
Just want to thank all the participants that participated in the local election. Congratulations to all the winners and to anyone who made it to the runoff. And God bless Pasadena.
Mr. Guerrero.
Good morning, everyone. I echo the sentiments. These are beautiful strawberries running. Thank you. I already dug into mine. I want to thank you for keeping this tradition alive. A lot of people aren't aware that at a time, Pasadena delivered the most strawberries in the state of Texas at a point. And if you need any proof of that, I grew up in the historic north side of Pasadena, District 8 to be exact. My father still resides in the same house on Elm Street. And so if you notice there, the houses are on cinder blocks. That's because of the soil. Over time, it shifts due to strawberry farms. Just a strong, interesting fact about that. Want to thank everyone for being here, everyone who participated, who decided to step up to run for local office. Thank you. It's not something easy, and the campaign trail was long, but to all those who stepped up, thank you. To all those who won, congratulations. To all those who are in the runoff, good luck. I echo sentiment to please go out to vote. Some of these races were decided as close as 40 to 50 votes for a runoff or for a decisive victory. So please come out to vote, and with that, I will pass. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, citizens wishing to speak. First up is Miss Christina.
Good morning, everyone. This week is National Small Business Week, and so we want to remind everybody to choose local, not just this week, but certainly this week. You can do that from choosing where you're going to eat, shop, or enjoy. We encourage people to also tag and promote people on social media because that helps small businesses to boost their presence. On June 25th, we will host our annual Small Business Resource Fair. This is where we help equip small businesses with free resources to help them thrive, how to win contracts with government institutions, and how to partner with large corporations to earn their business. And so this event is open to any small business that is looking for resources. It's in partnership with the Pasadena EDC and our Pasadena Loves Local initiative. So share with the small businesses you know. All the information is online. Next Monday is also our annual Industrial Appreciation Golf Tournament, where we will celebrate PSC Group as being the 2025 Industry of the Year. This is an important annual event that we do that showcases the importance of industry in our community and the things that we rely on each and every day to do and to have the goods that we do. And so the tournament is sold out, so we're out of teams, but there are some tent sponsorships, and we have a student scholarship still available. So part of the proceeds from this tournament help give scholarships to students pursuing a specific degree or certification in an industrial trade. And so the more money we raise, the more scholarships we give away to Pasadena ISD. So if you're interested in sponsoring or being out there, let us know. Lastly, we too want to commend all of the candidates who sought office and chose to serve our community, whether in the city or the school board. We want to say thank you to all of the candidates that participated in our events and congratulate those who were elected or re-elected to serve. As we previously shared, the Chamber will be hosting all candidates who were elected, as well as candidates who are still on the ballot at our May 29th membership luncheon at San Jacinto College. And so we look forward to continuing to partner to advocate for pro-business policies that help retain and attract businesses in Pasadena. What I'd say is we take great pride in being a convener of meaningful conversation, of being a bridge builder of economic and civic progress, as well as making sure that we can champion local businesses. And so we invite you to come for networking ahead of the luncheon on May 29th to meet all of those officials who were re-elected or elected to serve. This luncheon will actually feature a topic based on the number one challenge facing businesses right now, access to talent and workforce. And so I invite you to come learn. We're going to share resources on recruiting and retaining a workforce through creating a positive workplace culture. And so after all it's said, we work for a third of our life. And so let's all work together to make sure that we're creating environments for employees to thrive. I think it was Steve Jobs that says nobody's successful as one person, it's a team. So let's make sure that Pasadena places are good businesses for their employees. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Marlene, you're up.
Wow, Good morning. It's always a great day to be here. This morning, as I walked the hall and looked at the pictures, that's memory lane, and that is a legacy, and I just love that. So I'm Merlene Staley, and I'm the executive director of the Pasadena Strawberry Festival, and it is festival time. It is festival time. And so I am here to tell you that next week we will be cutting the cake and we will be at opening ceremonies. Each one of you have your badges in front of you and an extra ticket to bring somebody with you. We would love to see y'all at opening ceremonies. Festival is May the 15th through the 18th. It's a 4-day festival full of family fun. And we've got something for everyone, from the beauty pageant, the barbecue cook-off, let's not forget the mud volleyball, okay? We have strawberries, chocolate-covered strawberries, strawberry wine, strawberry margaritas. We've got it. And why do we do this? We do this for the scholarships, for $50,000 in scholarships. Okay, so I just want to encourage our city and all of our citizens to come out and have a great time with this. Thursday night, we start off with Drew Baldridge, Clay Walker, and Scotty McCreary. And then on Sunday morning, we have church services out there where there's over 1,200 that gather. So thank y'all. Thank you for the improvements on the ground. We have lots of beautiful concrete and a huge midway, and I'll see y'all at festival. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And of course, I need a picture. Could we please do a picture?
No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Zach, if you'll do a picture. And how do we want to do this,
You
guys?
just stand right here, and we'll all stand up here real quick.
How about I just get y'all?
I didn't hear what you said.
How about I just get y'all in the picture, not me?
No, you get in the picture.
Guys.
Here, hold this up.
All right.
That worked out good. Okay, next up is Mr. Eric Sanchez.
Point of order, Mayor.
So,
Wait, Mayor, point of order. This is a big old brandish sign that we're not supposed to be.
no, this is,
Excuse me, the point of order, there is a rule you can't show stuff like that, exactly.
you can't show, I have other videos where people that you knew
No,
were
you
showing
can post
signs.
that on your
Yes.
social media. You can't do it during this council meeting, but you have 3 minutes, go ahead.
Okay, all right, so. Well, my name is Eric Sanchez. I've spoken here before. For those not familiar, those should be the last few council meetings. I've decided that enough is enough after having my own personal issues with how Pasadena police conduct themselves. Along the way, I learned about a boy named Daniel Link Stevens, pictured here for the public to see. He is the 19-year-old boy who in 1976 was found dead hanging in the original Pasadena City Jail across the street from here. And he was found dead hanging in the original Pasadena City Jail. And despite glaring contradictions in the investigative report and officers' narratives and the autopsy, it was still ruled a suicide. In short, I'll tell you why Daniel's death is more evidently a capital murder committed in police custody. In the crime scene photos Pasadena took, Daniel's neck is never shown. It is always obscured by the collar of a long neck of a long sleeve shirt. Yet when he was arrested, he was noted to be wearing a T-shirt. Pasadena also claims to have no booking photo from the 1976 arrest that led to his death, and says they are not obligated to answer to why, just to issue a certified letter of no record. According to the autopsy, the ligature mark completely surrounded his neck, which is uncommon in suicidal hangings. Normally, in the mark stops near the sides of his is incomplete due to the knot position. Even more importantly, the groove was below the thyroid cartilage, whereas in suicidal hangings, it's usually above. Due to the upper force of the body's weight, this strongly suggests a horizontal compression, a classic sign of strangulation. Daniel was found with his feet still touching the ground. I believe his body was staged like this because he was in rigor mortis, and suspending him higher would have made that obvious. His shoulders are raised, not relaxed. It looks to me like he was hung after laying flat on his back. Pasadena's narrative is that he escaped the straitjacket, removed the leather belt from it, and screwed a screw from the wall bracket using the tip of the belt buckle and tied a secure knot, looping the strap around his neck, keeping it taut to reduce slack, all while having nothing to stand on. He supposedly did all this along with only his partial body weight hanging, and he asphyxiated in 15-minute time window between 11:05 to 11:20 p.m. When he was found, he was still holding a second strap in his hand, even after death. Then no CPR was attempted because Officer Douglas White stated he was, quote, obviously dead. And then the Pasadena funeral home, not the medical examiner, transported his body, breaking the chain of custody despite the medical examiner being on site. Later, when Danny's mourning family found nail marks on his body, the funeral home accused the family of causing them and signed sworn affidavits that helped protect the police. Keep in mind, none of that would have been necessary had Pasadena taken proper neck and booking photos. When I contacted Pasadena for information on the officers listed in the official police reports, they claimed to have no record of them. My main suspect is Sergeant McFadden, who later became captain of Precinct 2 for many reasons, and I don't have time to list, but most importantly, a 74-year-old man has come forward with a corroborated story. He told me of McFadden assaulting him, choking him, and he put his service pistol in his mouth and cocked the hammer back and threatened to kill him if he didn't confess or give up accomplices. And he's not alone. Many others are willing to come forward now and speak about the truth about what had been happening. I want answers, so do many others. I want you to reopen Danny's case. Someone go into that padded cell and try and screw in one of those brackets with a belt buckle, record it. The chief medical examiner's ruling cannot be trusted, especially without autopsy photos. He's ruled up to 34 murders as suicides, from what I know. You can visit justicefordannystevens.com for all supporting evidence. I have much more to share, but time is limited. And I'm not suicidal despite that Pasadena tampered to a 2017 call log, which I still demand the original log. This all started because you denied my simple request. I believe in God and fate, and you denied the wrong person. And just like the sun, the moon, and the stars, and the truth will always come out. I will not be silenced. These officers must be held accountable, not protected. Justice delayed is not justice denied.
Thank you, sir. Next up is Richard. Is it Mac? Yes, sir. You're up.
Yes, sir. I just have a few simple questions. I'm wearing a T-shirt. In the photo that you see right there, Danny is wearing a long-sleeve flannel shirt. On his booking information, he was booked in wearing a T-shirt and jeans. And all the police reports, all of them vary. They say he was wearing had a jean jacket in the cell with him and that flannel shirt. I'm just wondering how a T-shirt turns into a flannel shirt. The medical examiner has already been proven to lie. He said the Wainwrights, who were brutally murdered in an execution-style killing, he said it was a suicide. Then years later, he came back when he was caught and apologized. Nothing happened. Nothing's been done. I think that everybody in here, if you're a decent human being, you believe in justice, and I don't think justice was served for Danny Stevens. I think you should reopen the case just like Eric suggested, and I'm not stopping here. I went to the FBI, the Department of Justice, everybody. I'm on Reddit. I've got over 2 million views about the story. Something needs to be done. If you got any decency in you, something needs to be done, man. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Robert Jeter.
Good morning. Is this on? Good morning, Pasadena City Council. We just had an election Saturday with 43 candidates across our community. Congratulations to the winners. To all those who ran, props to you for having the courage to put yourself out there and put your name on the ballot regardless of outcome. You too are a vital contribution to the election process and giving voters options. This recent election tells an interesting tale, with 66.98% voting towards a change in course from the city's current path. This is a clear mandate for a positive change from the city's current trajectory and a call for a coming together of differing backgrounds and ideologies for a brighter future for this city we are all blessed to share. We do have a runoff election Saturday, June 7th. I hope many people across Pasadena do come out to vote. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, sir. Next up is Paola. There you are.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. I am Paola Velasco. I want to congratulate every candidate, no matter where they ended up in the different races, for their bravery to run and stand for our city, our school district, and our college board. God's will is sovereign, and I trust that He wants the very best for the city of Pasadena. To the councilman in District C, congratulations on your win in a four-way race. I respectfully ask that you govern with the utmost humility and decorum going forward. Congrats to Ms. Pat Van Hout, Jonathan Estrada, Dolan Dow, everyone else who is still involved in a runoff. I wish you all the best. As the precinct chair for Precinct 347, I will continue to advocate for common sense, pro-business, conservative values. Also, if you need to register to vote or change your address, I am a volunteer deputy voter registrar. I can help with that. For the convenience of District G voters, I ask that the city reach out now to Harris County elections to see if Baker Ripley can open for an early voting site during the runoff. The runoff races are as follows: mayoral race, District A, District B, District G, and San Jac College Board. Please come back to vote in the runoff, everyone. It's so important. Early voting is May 27th through the 3rd of June, and Election Day is Saturday, June 7th. Please come out and vote. I plan to volunteer for the candidates of my choice, so I will see you at the polls. And lastly, if you're not involved in a runoff race, do the right thing. Please pick up your signs. God bless you all. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, council presentation of minutes, April 15th, 2025, 6 p.m.
Motion.
Motion Guerrero, second by Estrada. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, progress payments. We have motion Shanebine, second by Guerrero. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Brings us down to finance resolutions. Motion Shanebine, second Guerrero. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? What, somebody had a question?
Yes, Mayor.
Yes,
I'd
I'm
like to
sorry.
abstain from
I
the
thought I heard
Dow.
you. Yes, sir, got it.
Thank you.
All in favor? Any opposed? Personnel changes A and C. Motion Estrada, second by Guerrero. Any questions?
Yes, Mayor. I have some comments. Want to highlight that we're hiring about, give or take about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8, 6, about 9 part-time aquatics professionals that will help us in maintaining our local pool open at the local Strawberry Park. Thank you. Hopefully we can retain this, and hopefully we can keep it open all year long. We are trying, so thank you for your patience on this.
Thank you, sir. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, brings us down to personnel. City reports, Park View Manor partial, replat number 1, 1 reserve, block. Motion Shanebine, second by Guerrero. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, brings us down, Madam Secretary, to our final report.
Ordinance 2025-115, 2025-116, and 2025-117.
Motion Guerrero, second by Estrada. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Madam Secretary, brings us down to resolutions.
Resolution 2025-83, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Pasadena, Texas, supporting a no-wake zone in and around the Clear Lake area on June 20th, 2025 during the Texas Outlaw Challenge. 2025-84, accepting in-kind donations from Coastal Eye Associates, $50 gift card, El Bolio Bakery, 6 Tres Leches cakes, DentaQuest tumbler, Maximus movie basket and case of water, America Cinemas Pasadena, 17 movie passes, Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network, tumbler, Petitos crochet bookmark and plant, Funeraria Del Angel Dignity Memorial, Keurig machine, non-destructive testing NDT Hero, 2 snack boxes, and Pizza Hut 8 pizzas. 2025-85, accepting in-kind donations from Rick Masters, art supplies valued at $300, Mike Law, games, puzzles, and Lego sets valued at $296.72, Golden Corral, 45 kids buffet coupons, Panda Express, 48 coupon booklets, and Lily Alonzo Lego set valued at $79.99 to be used in connection with the Pasadena Public Library's upcoming programs. 2025-86, accepting in-kind donations from the Friends of the Pasadena Public Library valued at $1,792.38, and accepting HEB's Community Investment Program Award, $1,500 in gift cards to assist with expenses related to library programming in 2025. 2025-87, approving the financial report of investment activities submitted by the City of Pasadena for the fiscal quarter ended March 31, 2025. 2025-88, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Pasadena to adopt a list of qualified brokers that are authorized to engage in investment transactions with the city as required by the Texas Public Funds Investment Act. 2025-89, approving the City of Pasadena's investment policy as required by the Texas Public Funds Investment Act. 2025-90, authorizing and approving the submission of an application to apply for a $1,100,000 grant for the fiscal year 25 Community Development Block Grant Program for the Elaine Avenue Paving and Drainage Improvements Project, CIP S210, in a flood-prone disadvantaged community. 2025-91, authorizing and approving a grant application by the City of Pasadena, Texas for a $3,684,800 grant from the 4798 Hurricane Beryl Hazard Mitigation Grant Program for the City of Pasadena Water Production Resilience Program Project. 2025-92, a resolution accepting an in-kind donation of prizes for Lateria valued at $60 from Dedicated Senior Medical Center for use by the Parks and Recreation Department in connection with Madison Job Senior Center. 2025-93, a resolution accepting an in-kind donation of prizes for bingo event valued at $150 from McCunis Fox Health Insurance Brokers for use by the Parks and Recreation Department in connection with Madison Job Senior Center. 2025-94, a resolution accepting a donation of $100 received April 7, 2025 from Maria Elena and Romero Ramirez for use by the Parks and Recreation Department in connection with Madison Job Senior Center. 2025-95, a resolution accepting a donation of $100 received April 16, 2025 from Maria Elena and Romero Ramirez for use by the Parks and Recreation Department in connection with the Madison Job Senior Center.
Motion Guerrero, second by Pat Van Hout. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you everybody for coming out. Meeting adjourned. God bless.